Hey guys, welcome to another What's Happening with Real Estate. Hi Igor.
Hi, how are you, John?
I am well. This time, guys, you've seen Igor before. We have Igor Pechkovskyi with Bellevue with Windermere Real Estate. And stay tuned on this video. Igor's got a very interesting listing he told me about earlier. I asked him to talk about it on the video, and he's going to. So before we get to that, Igor, tell us what's going on with Bellevue and real estate in the area in general, how are prices doing, and all of that, please.
Yeah, thank you, John, for asking. Long story short, in the previous video, what we mentioned, actually, Seattle and Bellevue, they dropped. Seattle dropped 10% and Bellevue did 9% all year to year. I believe that was back in February. What do we see? The market is coming back and the buyers are coming back. And a few reasons for that. John, as you know, interest rates, they're still very, very low, like 4.1, 4%. Depend down payment and all of that stuff. So interest rates had dropped, which drives people to go out and shop. I think loan applications were actually up 5%. So there are definitely more folks on the market, and the weather is there. Like, this is the time, the May, when it's sunny in Seattle and Bellevue, and folks go look, and this is the time to shop. So what we've seen with Bellevue particularly, the buyers out there, we see multiple offers again, and the prices, they're just 1 to 2% based on last months of April lower than where they last year.
Okay.
What means market dropped 9%, and right now within the past 2 months recovered how much? Like 7% increased months over months. So we're almost where we've been last year. I still believe that market will be a little bit more balanced and mellow as we continue to go to the end of 2018. I don't think it will go up crazy, but at the same time, every one of my friends and buyers ask, hey, what do I think? I don't see is few news that we had from Amazon. Amazon is moving 2,500 new building to be employees to Bellevue. So prices are stable right now, not increasing like crazy, not as slow as people expect it to be. We see multiple offers, but overall, there is a little bit, which I really like, more time to think, either to put an offer or squeeze in an extra contingency that you were not able to do a year ago. So that's, in short, where we stand for Bellevue.
Igor, I'm glad you mentioned that news that Amazon's going to move part of its corporate headquarters over there to Bellevue. What's the general consensus of the Bellevue people area, the business there, and are you thinking that's had part of the impact on the price coming back because of that?
Yeah, I think so too. You know, I actually have a couple of buyers right now that want to be close to downtown. So it brings people more. People still want to invest in Bellevue. We have at least, I think, 5 new sky rises coming up in just downtown. So the downtown itself is booming. There are new restaurants, new businesses that are open up. We have the Spring District area, which is the REI company that is moving from, actually, I believe they are right now in Renton. They will be here close to downtown. And the light rail is being built. Actually, they're building that thing quick now. You could actually see it's coming up, very handy. So I think it will keep on growing. I don't participate that we'll have, you know, double-digit appreciation year over year anymore. I think it just got to the point where it's so expensive, but at the same time, it shouldn't drop. So people are moving a little bit closer. There are a few other companies that are coming up. You know, we have Salesforce. We have a bunch of other smaller companies like Amazon in AT fields still coming in here. So we'll see. But for now, it keeps on rolling.
Yeah, absolutely. And for those of you that don't know Bellevue and Seattle that well, the light rail that Igor mentioned is a big deal. It's from the airport north now all the way into Seattle, and it's going to come to Seattle. It goes, I think, goes to University now, and it's going to go over to Bellevue and eventually even north of Seattle. And they're making good progress on it. It's going to
they will go all the way to Microsoft. So it will connect Redmond as well. I was in Redmond yesterday, and it just goes right away along the freeway all the way to Redmond. So it's coming handy. I mean, a few more years, but that's definitely something that will keep boosting this area, because folks from Bellevue can just jump on the light rail and head down to work to Seattle. So, I mean, those are the major cities that I would not be surprised if they will keep growing. So we'll see.
I think so. So what's the average purchase price? You mentioned it last time. What's the average price going in Bellevue now? Do you have that available?
In Bellevue, I don't have it right next to me, but last time I checked, 850. You know, the range depends on the house, but 800 to 900,000. I could look it up, but it was around 850 the last time I saw the previous months. Yeah.
All right. So guys, a little bit of loan information might help there. That's what's called the jumbo range when you're looking to purchase a home of that price. And many people think you need 20% down and greater, but it's not necessarily true. You can put as low as 10% down and buy jumbo homes and get some really good rates. You will be dealing with mortgage insurance. But I wanted to put that in there. If you have any questions on loans, let me know about that, because they fit that particular price range there. All right, Igor, let's move forward here. You have a listing that you wanted to mention to us.
Yeah, the one, you know, half of my business is retail sales, and I really, really love the residential market. And another half is multifamily. So I have 8 units in Tacoma. Tacoma, it's south of Bellevue, maybe approximately, I would say, 45 minutes with no traffic and forever with traffic. But folks that usually buy in Tacoma, they work around Tacoma. So the beauty of those 8 units, there are 2 fourplexes that are next to each other. They're located in a central Tacoma. It's pretty much walking distance from downtown, very, very close to actually center core Tacoma, which is really good location. There is opportunity to buy the whole 8-pack, and there is opportunity to split them up 4x4. 1-4 are fully finished. All remodel was done, and another 4, there is the thing which we call, you still can add value and increase rents a little bit. So it's 4 units, 2 bedroom, 1 bath, 784 square feet. The rents on the ones that were updated are $1,385, and the ones that are not updated are $1,150. And I also said, wow, when I heard like, wow, someone pays that much in Tacoma, and they do. Tacoma is not cheap these days either. So long story short, there is good cash flow depending on how much money you will put down. But you can purchase it with FHA or conventional loan at the same time as you can buy the whole 8 with commercial. I'll save time on numbers. Numbers do look good. If you update the 4 units that are not updated, there is probably 130, 140,000 in equity, which call it forced appreciation, that you can gain. So we're looking to sell them off market, but if not, we'll just go on the market. But either way, you have questions, you know how to find me.
Very good. So Igor mentioned there, you guys, if you wanted an owner-occupied purchase, you can buy that 4 unit, one of the 4 units. FHA Absolutely. Financing, 3.5% down. Conventional financing, a slightly larger down payment, but also a lower down payment than you might anticipate. So that's a good opportunity to get your mortgage covered with the rents. Those are good rents coming in on the other 3 units.
100%. It's one of the things which today, I believe, young people call it life hacking. I think that's the way it's called. You live in one of the units and you rent the other 3. So you definitely either will live for free or make a little bit of the cash flow, because that payments from 3 other units will cover definitely a big, if not the whole part of your mortgage, which the rest we call cash flow. But if you live there, it's a nice deal. You can live there for a year and move out, or you can live there for as long as it takes. It's really, really nice for and the whole 8 units as well.
Yeah, I can see why you like that listing. There's some flexibility built in there. That's good.
You know, it's one of the things also when you do a flip, for example, like we prefer to do flip of a multifamily, like one of those, because if for some reason market had turned tomorrow, right, and it goes down, you're not having the vacant house sit on the market. You actually have 3 to 4 people living in your house, paying off all of your expenses, and it gives you 2 options. You either can keep it or you can sell it, and 2 options are better than 1. So definitely a good purchase.
I like it, Igor. Yeah, it's a good listing, guys. So let's say they're interested in that property, Igor, or maybe another one in Bellevue. How would they get a hold of you if they wanted to reach out?
Yeah, reach out to John, reach out to me. My phone number, 206-643-9768. Igor Pechkovskyi here, Windermere Bellevue Commons. Google Igor Pechkovskyi. I'll show up. or talk to John, either one. It's easy.
That works, guys. I'll direct you toward Igor or vice versa. Igor, thanks for your time today. That was interesting. Enjoyed it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, John.
Absolutely.